Here we are, guys. It's Jeff Veale, the business guru, back again with Stars on Spotlight with another guest. And funny enough, guys, 3 in a row, all from Queensland, my home country, Australia. I've got a wonderful guest today, and she's an interesting woman. Lucia Peters, got that name like that. She's obviously got an Italian background. We're talking about earlier. She's old school, guys. She knows a lot, so please listen up. She's a CEO and founder of Global Golden Wellness and administration for our community of worldwide Golden Network as a business builder with Golden Drops, an inspirational leader in online growth and monetization, I can't say that word, guys, and advocate for individuals seeking to change their life and change their business. Her mission, she's dedicated to serving financially constrained entrepreneurs and network marketers who often feel overlooked and struggle to generate sales and productivity online. So guys, you build a house, you've got 18 or 20 people helping you. You just want to build a business, you've got no one helping you. So reach out to people like Lucia. That costs you nothing to have a virtual cup of coffee and find out what they can do for you, right? She wants to help people, help them build a top-notch online presence, monetize their expertise, and secure their financial future. Likes to support business owners, social sellers in showcasing their skills online, emphasizing simplicity in the processes. And that's it, guys. Keep it simple. That's part of a secret, guys. Keep it simple, right? My goal is to support some 5,000 small business owners to put themselves in the spotlight, just like we are today, guys, sharing their personal skill, their wisdom, and their knowledge with others. And well, I didn't know she was this old. For the past 40 years, look 40, I've been seeing many changes in numerous roles in sales and marketing industry. Many of the skills that have been developed over this time have been transitioned to the online space. And that's very true, guys. If you don't pivot, you'll be left behind, guys. You know, you got to learn to earn. As a change maker, it's always been my unique skill to identify trends and adopt them. And there's been many shifts and transformations, both for myself and my business. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce Lucia Peters from the Sunshine Coast in Australia. Good afternoon, Lucia.
Good afternoon, Jeff. It's lovely to be here. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
No trouble at all. It's a bit pleasure. Let's start off. And can you tell us about your journey? What inspired you to pursue your current career path? And tell us all a bit more about it.
Okay, so, sorry. I'm just messaging my VAs as we speak. So I guess take you back a little way.
Please.
I was a 15-year-old and left school and had decided that I really wasn't the school type. I definitely was.
You learned to sit up straight and don't smile, right?
Yeah, I was an individual and I always felt out of place. So my first job was actually working in a radio station. I actually typed up all the ads for the announcers to say online, you know, like
Awesome.
They had a little piece of paper and they go, yeah, go to 𝐿𝐿, you know, so
go to the business gurus for all your marketing needs.
Yeah, I was that person, and it's actually just transitioned since then. I've always been a learner, so you know, like I love learning, but I want to learn the things that light my fire. So you know, school was all about geography and chemistry and
the Magna Carta and all that stuff.
Yeah, I really sucked at all of that. I wasn't very good at it at all. But when you put me in front of a group of people just talking and networking and building relationships, I'm very good at it. I am extremely.
You are indeed.
Yeah, my parents have always said I could sell ice to the Eskimos, and which is a cliche, but probably, you know, I'd love to talk to an Eskimo one day. That would be a wonderful thing to do, you know.
Absolutely.
And talk to an Eskimo.
See if you can sell him some ice.
Yeah, so I basically had an incident happen to me. Like I've gone along the years learning about sales and marketing. Every position I've ever had in the face-to-face realm has been leadership. So, you know, I start on the ground floor and work my way up to the leadership level, and helping people, training people how to merchandise, you know, back when I was in the merchandise area, and how to get the person from loving what they could see to the actual sale. So that whole customer journey was really, really intriguing for me, and I loved it. I loved that process. It was like, yes, you know, put that person over the line kind of thing. And I think we all buy and we all sell, and when we have this block around sales, you know, we will never grow as a business. Like, we've got to sell. It's our livelihood. If we don't sell, we're never going to grow. So for me, that was really key to helping people understand, if they don't share a message out there that they have something. And I always say, everyone has skill, wisdom, and knowledge. It doesn't matter. We're all going to relate to different people. You know, someone that doesn't like me might love Jeff, you know, and what he does. So
that's it.
you know, we've got to be those people. We've got to be open to that. So that has always been my philosophy. And there's 3 billion people on Facebook. Facebook is one of my platforms. They actually appear monthly on Facebook. They're users of Facebook. So for me, I only want, you know, 10 customers or clients per month. And it's not much of the pie, right? So
No,
I can get out there and grab those clients and sell to those clients.
And help them, as you do.
And help them, support them, and get them seen. Because at the end of the day, if you're invisible on social media, you're never going to have a successful
That's right.
business.
Correct.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and how have you overcome that?
So the biggest challenge, I guess, was taking that, what I knew in sales and marketing, particularly when I first started, was using all the tech, using all the systems, you know, finding out what systems worked for me. I actually signed up with a automation guru and for about, probably about 4 years. But it wasn't really the thing for me at the time. I would have been better off growing organically, because
correct. I agree.
I love that face to face, you know, just having a conversation or a cup of coffee and talking with people about what
that's right. The real you, not the automated you, the real you, right?
Yeah. So that was where I really found my niche, I guess. I really truly found my niche, being able to go from having a conversation to converting those people to clients, and keeping them, you know, like keeping them for at least the 2 years that, you know.
Awesome. And watching them grow, which obviously gives you a lot of pleasure.
Seeing them develop as a business owner, as a business person online. Now, the tech came, as I said, I've been doing this for 10 years online now. The tech came, the confidence came with using the tech, because that's another thing, you know, like I was told one day that I did 68 ums in my live video, and I went, well, at least
that's life.
I'm there, mate. You know,
that's right. Correct.
You want to get up and do what I'm doing, you know.
Raw and authentic, right?
That's exactly right. And look, it's not easy to go live. It's not easy to think of all the things that you have to, you know, remember.
Yeah, I would say it's like talking to a friend. Just get on there and be natural. It's like talking to a friend.
But you're always got that, you know, that human behavior in the back of your mind.
Correct.
They're going to judge me. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. You know, so comparing me. You compare yourself. So I had to get over all of that, and I have done that. I've succeeded with that, and you know, I've got a client call shortly, and it's. I believe that customer service.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, that is what it's about. It's about how we solve their problem. And what is their problem? We can say, you know, that we do this and we do that, but how does it equate to their pain or their problem? Because you know, we generalize what we do.
Yes.
We and we have to have a conversation to really get to the crux of what it is that's bothering them. That's
That's
what I
right. We
would
have to be,
say
it
there.
had to be
So
a good listener. It'd be key to the point, wouldn't it? Listen to what the problem is before you try to, don't try and solve it before you've heard even what it is, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me, see, in your opinion, what's been the key qualities or skills that you've been terribly successful? What's contributed to your success? What have been the key skills and qualities apart from your determination?
I have a huge why. I have a huge why. For me, my why is massive. It will bring tears to my eyes when I think about it because it's that sort of why. I have Italian heritage,
Yes.
and my why is to be able to have a foundation for my daughter. Now, you probably don't know this, but I have a daughter with special needs, so who is past 40.
Yeah.
And I want to spend some time in my home country. Like,
lovely.
That truly is where I feel I've come home. That
the roots, I get it.
It's just really, I don't know. The moment I landed, when I turned 40, and I decided to take a trip to Italy with my sister. We actually hopped around Europe for 15 days, and we went to 15 countries in 15 days.
Awesome.
Hop on, hop off. Yeah. And the moment I landed, because I landed in Milan, the moment I landed, I felt like I was home. It was like my roots just felt grounded.
Yeah.
So for me,
and you do feel it, guys. You do feel it, believe me.
Yeah. So being able to live there for 3 months, still support my daughter with all her needs. There's lots of needs that we have, and be part of the greater community, because I don't have superannuation. My superannuation left me when I was 48. So it's gone. I bought a Prado, and that was it. That was my superannuation. Little did I know that I wasn't healthy enough to work in the workforce ever again. So working from home is what I have to do.
Well, you're a truth story. Like, if it's meant to be, guys, it's up to me. And Lucia will tell you, and she knows it, and I know it. No one's coming to save you.
Absolutely not.
Save yourself, guys. No one's coming to save you. Get off your bum. Don't get sprinters. Get off the fence and do something. Get some help. There's people like Lucia out there, myself. There's a lot of people out there who will help you. It's not going to cost you anything to have a chat to them, guys. Lucia and I spent a half hour. We're competitors, and we spent a half hour sharing ideas before we started this show. Because that's right. There's no competition. There's just people. It's people in the same. I had to see people in the same business, right? And I'm happy to share. Right. Like I said, there's how many billion people out there?
Well, there's, like I said, there's 3 billion per month on Facebook. So
give me half. You have the other half.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love
it. How do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field? Because every time I see you on live, you're always very upbeat. So how do you stay motivated and continue to innovate?
Oh, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that, because sometimes I have my doubts. Sometimes I do get caught up. Like, I've got a sick father at the moment. So this last month has been, my father, my daughter, there's been lots of stuff going
on. Challenges,
So how do you put that out there? I just think you remain real. You have to remain real. Like, if you're having a bit of a bad day, still go on and still share what's happening. If you get a bit emotional, a bit vulnerable, doesn't matter. You don't have to be perfect. I think that's
right.
I think that's what the key is, that everyone wants to be polished and perfect. You see
don't be trying to take a break, guys. I mean, look, who's going to care if you take a few hours off and go out and
you
see the roses and get out in the sunshine, and you don't need to sit at your desk all day every day, guys.
Exactly.
Right? It's about enjoying your life.
Step back to step forward has always been mine. Like, on the weekend.
Yeah, me too.
Step back. So if you don't step back and just try to push, you're never going to move forward.
I'm an old guy, guys, and I'm 75, and I was up this morning at 4 o'clock, and I'll go through tonight till 11 o'clock. But I have power naps in between. That's the secret. And I go down for half an hour or 3 hours. It doesn't matter. I let my body tell me.
Jeff,
And
you need some of these, mate. You
I
need some
probably
of
do. These golden drops.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
golden.
tell us a bit about the golden drops while we're here. Just tell us a bit about what do the golden drops do for us, and how does
Well,
someone?
like I was saying to you, I was
Mhm.
talking about you know, the longevity in my
Yes.
business, you know, and pivoting. What happened to me is in just November of 2022, I got very ill. Now
Mhm.
I have a chronic illness that has really
Flared up from time to time.
taken its toll. And I'm on some fairly serious meds, and those meds actually have had a serious side effect. So
Yes.
I was in hospital in November 2022, and then in February 2023, I was in hospital again. So
Wow.
I was constantly in hospital, and I was being pumped full of lots of meds.
Yeah.
And they, with what I've got going on in my body, they made me seriously ill. And I got to the point where I was thinking, I'm going to have to retire. I'm not going to be able to work. Can't keep the workload up. Can't keep doing what I'm doing. And anyway, a good friend reached out to me and said, I've just heard about you and that you've got stuff going on. This was about April. I think it was about April of 2023. And I said, oh, look, I've just been in hospital. I've had so much going on. Can you get back to me? You know, like it was just
Yeah.
all too much. I had
Yes.
toxicity in the brain, you know, just clarity and focus was not there. It was really, really hard time. Anyway, it was almost 6 months. So in May, came back to me and said, oh, you know, do you want to have a chat now? So I said, yeah, okay. So I ordered a bottle, just one bottle of this
Mhm.
little product.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll give it a go, you know, because I'd been told by the specialist that I'm going to have to go on to Stronger.
Wow.
Yeah. So going on to Stronger wasn't an
An
option for
option. Yeah.
me.
Correct.
I already seen what 20 years of this had done.
Yes.
And it was not, it was a crossroads, right?
Yes.
The universe was saying, here you go, here's a crossroads. What are you going
Mhm.
to do?
Yeah.
So
Make a choice. Yeah.
I decided natural. And to be honest, Jeff, it's turned my life around. It's
That's awesome.
literally turned my life around. It hasn't only turned my life around. Like I've got the clarity, I've got the sleep, I've got the energy, um,
Fabulous. Yeah.
the vitality,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also given my daughter, who was really, really cook, the she was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and it's helped her with all of the physical stuff that was going on. She had really bad joint pain and wouldn't go out, wouldn't go anywhere, was
Yes.
not wanting to go on excursions with the carers or anything like that. So she was basically housebound for probably about 6 to 8 months.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
we were getting to the point where you know, her behavior was terrible.
Yes.
And yeah, put her on these and turned our lives around. It really has.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's
So
something that people reach out and speak to Lucia about this.
yeah,
It's a, guys,
tiny little
um,
bottle.
find
But,
out,
yeah, tiny
find
bottle
out,
of
guys.
hope.
You
Yeah,
don't, and remember, guys, you don't know what you don't know. So
exactly.
if you tried everything else, and modern medicine, guys, a lot of the doctors, they sell what makes them the most profit. So
Yeah.
I'm not a
I
big
can't
fan of
say
modern
that.
medicine.
I
No,
can't say that,
I
but
can,
this is
I can and have, right?
yeah.
Anyway,
This is pure curcumin. So
yeah,
it's pure curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric. So if you were eating a banana, you'd
yeah,
have the active ingredient of vitamin B, I think it is, and a
yes,
banana.
yeah,
This is the active ingredient, curcumin, from
mhm,
turmeric. So
yeah,
what happens with turmeric, when you eat turmeric, you don't actually absorb the enzyme,
yes,
the goodness. It actually is eaten and then goes straight out. Like it
yes.
lasts about an hour. This actually stays in the body for 24. So it's
Big
actually
difference.
getting into the
Yeah.
cell and helping. So yeah.
All right. Moving
Yeah.
along. Can you tell me about a recent project or achievement that you're particularly proud of? I'm sure you've got a few. I'm sure you've helped some of your clients. Tell us about one or two of your success stories
Yeah,
there.
so I guess for me, it's been a couple of clients that have had
Yeah.
true change with their social media. I have to say social media because that's what I've been doing the most of. I incorporate, what I've done is I've transitioned and incorporated the two, so the coaching and the drops. So people that are in the drops company, or not in the company, but in the drops community, they are actually getting my my skill, wisdom, and knowledge, if you like.
Correct.
But also they're reaching out to me and asking for my
help,
my help, support. And that actually in turn has helped me get clients that way. So that is, it's a win-win, right?
Absolutely.
It's a win. So
and don't we enjoy seeing clients win? It's a pleasure, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's a passion.
Yeah, I've got one that's actually got 2 people in their masterclass now. So that's a client that I've been coaching. She's got a masterclass. She uses a masterclass as her hook, and then goes into a program. So she's actually got people into her program, which is good.
What advice would you give someone who wants to sort of follow in your footsteps and help people the way you've been helping people? What advice would you give to them?
Follow in my footsteps. Well, that's a big one.
Be prepared to work hard would be one, wouldn't
40 years. I would say just enjoy the journey. Laugh a lot, enjoy the journey.
Be passionate. Don't do it for the money. The money will just follow, guys. Right?
Yeah. Don't focus on the money.
No.
Focus on who you're helping.
Yeah.
That is the biggest thing. Like, focus on who you're helping, because if you focus on that, the rest all comes.
It all falls into place.
Always be happy about, where you're at.
We're about to wrap this up shortly. Tell me, how can our people watching our YouTube channel or our listeners reach out and find out more about you? What's the best way?
So they can go to my group, which is Worldwide Golden Network. On Facebook, we've got a group of about 1,900 people.
Wow, lovely.
Or you can connect with me, Lucia Peters, on Facebook. I have a group. I have you may not be able to friend me, but you can certainly follow me or send me a friend request. I'd love to.
I see you've got Instagram and YouTube. And what's going to be happening, guys? I'm going to be putting up all Lucia Peters' information under this video, and you'll be able to reach out to her. You'll be able to see all the different social links. You'll be able to have a look at what she does. And if you feel she's the person for you, reach out. And like I say, the worst you can do, guys, is have a 10 or 15-minute chat, and then go from there. You can either look into the drops if you've got inflammation problems or problems in general with your health. Have a chat with Lucia. She'll tell you what this stuff can and can't do. There's that much she can tell you. And if you want some help with your social media, I've seen she's all over social media, guys, and she nails it. And she'll tell you the value of a VA. She's got a nice team of VAs. So, why do it yourself, guys? I mean, let her guide you and get a team of VAs or just a VA and grow your business. Lucia, you've been a wonderful guest. Any last words?
I think it's duplicatable. So what I do and what I teach is duplicatable. If you do the work, I've got 3 simple strategies that you do, and you do it constantly. If you fall off the wagon, it all
comes back into place.
Yeah, it sort of goes off this. You can have a month off, but you're not going to generate the leads or the conversions that you would be wanting for the month. So because it's all organic. I do everything organic.
Guys, you can even travel around Europe like Lucia's done if you're that way inclined. Have laptop will travel, guys. You don't need to be chained to a desk anymore these days.
No. Wealth wanderer, Jeff. Wealth wanderer.
That's not bad. I like it. So guys, this has been Jeff Veale and Lucia on Stars on Spotlight. If you want to be a star on Spotlight, please reach out. And remember, it's $30,000 for a TV commercial. 10 radio spots will probably set you back $3,000 to $5,000. You can come on here and get 15 to 20 minutes of fame where it's all about you. We put you across all the social media channels, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, YouTube, with all your social media links. And we put you in front of thousands of people, and that could change your life. So, Lucia, thank you for being on the show today. Have a great day.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. It's been wonderful. Thank you.